tried it.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right.
Well, what are we going to do, Mark? How can we get Dan out of jail?
It's all up to Clyde. If I can get him to drop the charges.
He'll throw the book at me.
Yes, but maybe if I tried a different approach. Say, Dan, does Clyde have any friends around here?
Friends? Does a skunk have friends?
Come on, Dan, answer me.
Well, yeah, there's Doc Stevens. Him and Clyde are kind of friendly, though I can't see why. Doc used to be more particular.
Doc Stevens, eh? Is he a real medical doctor?
Clyde's one of his patients.
Scotty, you keep Dan company. I'm going to see Doc.
What for?
He gives prescriptions, doesn't he? Maybe he can prescribe an idea for Mr. W. Putnam Clyde.
Why, this is preposterous, Stevens. Who ever heard of conducting a business conference in the middle of a river?
Well, it is unusual, I must admit, but this man I'm taking you to, well, Clyde, he's quite a fisherman, and he says he didn't have very much time up here, so any conferences would have to be arranged at his convenience.
Fish? Well, if I hear any more about fish, I'll explode.
Well, it isn't a bad idea having a meeting out here. There's his boat.
Huh? Well, I can't see his face, but there's something very familiar about that man.
Oh, Clyde, I don't think he's ever been up here before.
No?
No.
I wonder. What business did he say he was in?
Well, come to think of it, he didn't. He just said he had an interesting proposition for you. And get ready, Clyde. We're coming alongside of his boat. Now jump when we touch.
What? I have to get into that leaky old tub? Why doesn't he come into this boat?
Now, is that the way to treat a prospective customer? Ready now?
But, Stevens, I can't talk business while he catches fish.
We're touching. Go on, jump, Clyde.
But this is ridiculous.
Go on.
Oh, my.
Well, nice jump, Mr. Clyde.
What? You?
Better sit down. You're rocking the boat.
I knew it. It's a trick. Stevens.
So long. Remember, this is for your own good.
Stevens, come back here.
Sorry, I've got a patient waiting.
Blast you, Stevens. I'll have your hide for this.
Take it easy, Mr. Clyde. He can't hear you.
Trail, row me back to the factory.
Oh, now, wait a minute. That's a mile downstream.
I don't care if it's 100 miles.
Now, listen, Mr. Clyde. We're out here in the river now. It's a beautiful afternoon. The fish are biting. Why not just relax and enjoy yourself, huh?
And how would you suggest I enjoy myself?
Well, here. Take this spare rod I have. Try your hand at it.
Oh. Just use this rod, eh?
That's right. Now, hold it down at the handle there and cast out as far as you can.
Oh, I'll cast out all right. On your head, Mr. Clyde. That's what I think of you and your fishing rod. Now, for the last time, take me back to my factory.
Mr. Clyde, if you were 20 years younger...
No, don't you dare. I'll have you arrested.
Relax. I won't touch you.
Oh. Well, then, are you going to take me back or aren't you?
All right, you win. I'll take you back. I should have known a man who lives and breathes money couldn't stand the smell of fresh air.
All right, Trail. We're opposite the factory. Turn into shore now and let me off.
It'll be a pleasure, Mr. Clyde.
Oh, do you have a match?
A match? What for?
Never mind, I have one.
What are you going to do?
Light this cigar, do you mind?
Wait a minute, Mr. Clyde. Maybe you better not.
Say all you want about fresh air, but there's nothing like a good cigar.
Mr. Clyde, no. Don't throw that match overboard. It's still lit.
What are you raving
You
about?
fool!
Good heavens!
See what you've done? You've ignited the oil on the water.
The river is beginning to burn. Do something, Trail, or we'll be roasted alive. Hurry, Trail, hurry. Row harder. The flames are all around us.
Sit tight. I think we can make it. There. We're out of it now.
What in heaven's name happened? How could the river have started burning like that?
I told you not to throw that match overboard. Set all that waste oil afire. It was thick around the factory.
The factory? Trail, you don't suppose...
Oh. It was the fire siren, I think.
Oh, no. No! The factory, it's on fire!
That's what I was afraid of. The flames backtracked into the waste fill pipes. Went right into the factory.
You did this, Trail. It's all your fault.
My fault?
If you hadn't tricked me, if you hadn't forced me out on the river, this wouldn't have happened. I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you.
Hey, sit down. You'll upset the boat.
I'll teach you.
Sit down, I said.
Let go of me. Let go.
But now look what you've done. You made me lose the oars. And we're still in the main current. We'll be carried over Pine Tree Falls.
Can't we do anything, Trail? Can't we break out of the current?
Not without oars. And you took care of them.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Trail. I lost my head. But isn't there anything we can do?
Yes, there is. Take off your shoes.
My shoes?
And your jacket, too. Anything that'll bind you or weigh you down.
But I don't understand.
We'll have to swim for it. It's our only chance.
Swim? But, Trail, I never learned to swim. I never had time.
I'll bet. Probably we're too busy making money. Now what good is your fortune doing you? Won't float you to shore. That's a cinch.
I know, but listen, Trail. You can swim. You go ahead.
What?
Go on, swim for it. Save yourself. This is all my fault. I can't ask you to sacrifice your life because of my mistakes.
Well, that's quite a change of heart.
Yes, I suppose it is, but it's come too late. Come on, Trail. Swim. Save yourself.
No, not this trip.
Don't be a fool. There's still a chance for you.
Stop talking and sit down. I brought you out here, and I'm going to take you back.
Here are the falls, Trail. I can hear them.
So can I, only too well. Less than a half a mile away.
Then it's hopeless. We'll both be killed.
Not quite yet. Now, Mr. Clyde, you sit absolutely still. Don't rock the boat.
Trail, what are you going to do with that fishing rod?
Try for the most important strike of my life.
Have you gone out of your mind?
Not a bit. If I can hook this line in the branches of one of those trees on shore, we may be able to pull ourselves in.
Why, that's impossible. The line would never hold.
It's nylon line, made for tough fighters. Should do the trick. Now, sit still. I'm ready to cast.
Good luck, Trail.
Here goes.
Did you make it?
Wait. No, it's too short.
Well, try again, quickly.
Have to reel in first.
Hurry, Trail, hurry. We're getting close to the fall.
Come on. Don't jam. Don't jam on me now.
Oh, golly. Isn't there anything I can do?
No, the reel is jammed.
Oh, then we're finished.
Wait. The rod you broke over my head. The line is still wound tight.
Can you do it?
Pray that I can. It's our last chance.
With the falls now fatally closed, Mark whips his arm back and casts, using all his strength and skill in one last desperate gamble for his life. In a moment, we'll continue. So keep listening.
Yes, listen closely to hear about the prize you'll find in every box of Pep. You will find a handsome, brightly colored statuette, maybe a cowboy, maybe an Indian, a football, baseball, or basketball player, or an animal of almost any description. There's one of 18 different statuettes in each box of Pep. Swap them with your friends. Collect. Each statuette stands on its own pedestal, so you can move them around in games and toy villages. Let them be passengers on toy trucks and trains. And mark this, you do not have to send in a box top. You pay not 1 cent extra, and you don't have to wait a single day. Just open your box of Pep, and right inside, you'll find your statuette. Or maybe your prize will be a Pep turbojet model plane with an aluminum jet-type wing, all ready for you to assemble and fly. So tell Mother to pick the package with P.E.P. on the front. P.E.P. for Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal. P.E.P. for prize in every package. Yes, if you want to have your fun and eat it, too.
Pick Pep! The prize package with the powerful powerhouse punch. Pick Pep!
Trapped in a rowboat without oars, Mark Trail and Mr. Clyde, the arrogant and selfish factory owner, are being swept downstream by the powerful current of Pine Tree River straight toward the falls and instant death. Taking a last desperate gamble, Mark grabs his fishing rod and casts the line at the trees along the shore. The line arrows through the air, and then...
What happened, Trail? I can't see the line. Where did it land?
It's hooked in the trees. We made it.
Well, then reel in. Hurry.
We won't have to. Just tie the line around the oarlock here. There. And the current will swing us in the shore.
I can't believe it. It's a miracle.
Oh, you can say that again. Well, we'll be on shore in a few minutes. Then it'll be a long walk back to your factory.
Oh, I don't think I'll mind.
Oh, you don't, eh?
What are you laughing at?
Oh, I was just thinking. For a man who doesn't like outdoor life, you certainly had a big dose of it for one day. Getting pretty close to the factory now, Mr. Clyde.
You mean what's left of it? It's burned to the ground for sure.
Why, look, there it is. Still standing.
What? I can't believe
And
it.
hey, look at that crowd over there. Seems like all of Pine Tree Falls is here. And there's Scotty and Dan. Hey, Scotty!
Hey, cut up and gophers, Mark!
Hi, Dan!
Mark, what happened? Where have you been?
Are you all right, Mark? Are you... Oh, hello, Mr. Clyde.
Hello, Brady.
What happened, Mark?
Never mind that now, Scotty. What happened here? Last I saw the factory, it was going up like a torch.
Oh, we all came up and put it out. Everybody in town.
Everybody in Pine Tree Falls?
That's right, Mr. Clyde.
Brady, if I'd been in your place, I probably would have let it burn to the ground.
What?
Please believe me when I say I know how wrong I've been.
Hey, am I hearing things?
No, I mean it, Brady. I'm dropping all charges against you, of course, and tomorrow I'm starting construction on a new spillway to drain the waste from my factory into a dump where it can be burned off. And I don't care how much it costs.
By golly, I must be dreaming. But it's such a wonderful dream.
And not only that, I'm going to see that Pine Tree Lake is completely restocked with fish. All you want.
Pinch me, Scotty. Now I know I'm dreaming.
But on one condition.
Oh, don't bother, Scotty. I'm awake. I know there was a hitch to it.
Yes, Brady, there is a hitch. I'll only do it if Mark Trail takes me out and teaches me to fish.
Well, I'll be...
All right. It's a deal, Mr. Clyde. But, I have a condition.
Don't look a gift horse in the teeth, Mark.
Well, what's your condition, Mark?
That you tell me what W, the first initial in your name, stands for.
Well, that's something I've never told anyone, but I will tell you. It stands for Wilbur.
Wilbur?
Yes, but I'm changing it. From now on, it's going to be Walton, in honor of Isaac Walton, the best fisherman of them all, because that's what I'm going to be.
Listen. That's Satan, a wild horse that is the terror of the Wyoming prairie. 6 men have died trying to trap this devil horse. Will Mark be the 7th victim of the devil's herd? Tune in again, same time, same station on Friday, and find out what happens to Mark Trail. Battling the raging elements, fighting the savage wilderness, striking at the enemies of man and nature. One man's name resounds from snow-capped mountains down across the sun-baked plains. Mark Trail.
Remember to tune in then next Friday when Mark Trail will again be brought to you by the build-up wheat cereal, Kellogg's Pep.
All names of people and places used on this program are fictitious, and any similarity is purely coincidental. This program came from New York. Mark Trail by Ed Dodd also appears in the comics of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and Sunday. Listen tomorrow, same time, to Straight Arrow. Stay tuned now for Tom Mix and his Straight Shooters. Today's Mark Trail was written by Albert Alley, directed by Drex Hines. Matt Crowley plays Mark Trail, and Ben Cooper is Scotty.